Hey guys, this is AA Flyer777 here, and today I have a 1/400 scale review for you guys. This review will be of my brand new Phoenix Models Air France Boeing 747-400 in the new Air France livery. I got this model in a few days ago, and it was in the featured in the update I just made, but I did promise I would make a review of it because it is a really nice model, and I'm real happy to have it. Air France uses the 747-400 seasonally in Boston on our Boston-Paris de Gaulle route, so that's pretty cool. The rest of the season is usually it's usually an A340-300, but this year I don't know, they must have had quite a few people trying to go to Paris because they upgraded us to a 777 this winter, and so yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna do next year, but I hope we get the 777 back because the A340, I don't know, I'm tired of seeing it. The 777 was kind of a nice surprise this winter season, but nothing beats the 747. I was so excited that they brought this plane back this year, so that's really cool. So anyways, we'll start with the box. So here you can see the rolling gears there. So some of you may know this model is quite rare these days. It usually fetches something like $80 to $100 on eBay, and that's even if you can find one. So in terms of how I got this one, I did not get it off of eBay. It seems like more and more of my models are coming from here, but Diecast Aircraft Forum, guys. There was a guy in Chicago, and he knew I was looking for this model, and he happened to go to the, they had an airline collectibles show there. And he offered to, he saw this model there, and he knew I was looking for it, so he offered to pick it up for me, and I worked out a deal with him, and, you know, a couple weeks later, here it is, right here in front of me. So that was really cool, that I was able to, you know, finally get this plane. But that just goes to show, guys, I mean, I hope I'm not, like, over-promoting this or anything, but if you guys are looking for kind of a cool, you know, place to kind of talk about models with other collectors, Diecast Aircraft Forum is like the best place, you know, to go and do that. You can talk with other collectors, you can ask questions, you can sell models, buy models, talk about, you know, and it's a really great place if you're really into aviation and model collecting. They have, you know, areas for 1/200th, 1/400th, so I mean, it's a really nice place, so I highly recommend joining. It's totally free, and it's, you know, it's like I said, it's a great place to go. So I highly recommend joining that if it sounds interesting to you. But enough of that, we'll get on with the review. So anyways, as you can see, the Phoenix boxes are really nice. I've always liked Phoenix's boxes. They're a little more colorful and a little, I guess, better done than Gemini. Here, I'll bring in a Gemini box. So this is a 757 US Airways. This is a Gemini box. You can just see how much more colorful and, you know, creative the Phoenix box is. Although there's no information flap on the Phoenix boxes. That's the only thing I like about Gemini is you get, you know, an information flap. But other than that, I mean, I just like Phoenix's boxes. So anyways, you can see right up here, the whole box is supposed to look kind of like the tail on the plane here. So you can see it's all red, blue, and white. So you got Boeing 747-400 written across the top. Then you got the Air France 747-400 in flight. Then you get the Air France with the cool new Air France logo. And registration is FGITH, 1/400 scale Platinum Series. There's the Air France logo again. FGITH registration. There's the Phoenix logo. Sorry about that, guys. It's limited edition. Then you get the SkyTeam logo, Air France KLM logo. Since Air France and KLM are now owned by the same company after the merger, but they remain separate airlines. I'm not really sure how that works, but that's what they do. So Air France again, and then there's the logo, Heart of Aviation. I guess that's Phoenix's slogan or motto, whatever you want to call it. And then you got Boeing licensing, and that's pretty much it for the box. I mean, here's this side, again, you get the Phoenix logo, and then on the other side, oops, you got the plane, and then there's the Phoenix logo again. So that's it for the box. Here, I'll pull the plane back in now. So, this is a really nice model. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Phoenix 747 mold. I don't think they really did a great job with the nose-wise. It just looks a little off, a little wide. But in the same case as the Lufthansa 747. Gemini has not released one yet. So, but if they ever release the Air France 747 or the Lufthansa 747, I'll definitely get it, because I definitely prefer Gemini. But the Phoenix model, I guess, it has some cool features, but I'll get to those in a second. So anyways, we're going to start here with the nose, if it'll focus for me. Alright, there we go. So you can see, okay detail in the cockpit windows, but, I mean, I don't know. The windows, they seem a little small to me, and they seem a little narrow, but, anyways, you got the SkyTeam logo just to the right of the cockpit windows. Then you got Air France KLM logo right across the front. And then you've got Air France titles written right across the middle of the aircraft. And then you got the cool little swoopy Air France logo. Here it says right here if it'll focus in that close. Alright, doesn't even want to do it. Okay. But that does say Boeing. You can see it kind of right below here on the window. Right there, that says Boeing 747-400. We'll move further down the aircraft. Good detail on all the L1 doors, or not all the L1 doors, all the doors. This is the L1 door though. I'll try to get a. There you go. And you can see the Boeing 747-400 now. So good detail on all the doors, and then you got the registration right here is FGITH, and then here you got the beautiful Air France tail. Give you a nice shot of the winglet. I definitely think Phoenix did a better job on the winglets on the 747 though. Gemini seem a little big, but Phoenix's seem, you know, just about right. So I guess that's one of the cool things. And then really good detail on the engines, the fan discs and everything. The engines are colored in to make it look like they're dirty, like they should be. Other side, basically the same thing. You know, there's no real differences, except for the cargo door, which you can see right here. You can see the forward cargo door. And there's your rear cargo doors. And then there's the tail again. And I'll give you guys a nice tail shot of the plane. And I'll try to focus in on the landing gear. It is rolling landing gear, if you guys are curious about that. Pretty good detail on the landing gear. Phoenix has always kind of been pretty good with the landing gear wise. They make it look kind of realistic. So here's a nice front view of the plane. And if you're curious as to what it is Air France kind of changed on their livery, I'll bring in the A340. Here, I'll just park it right there for a second. So not a whole lot of differences between their old livery and their new one, but just for a quick comparison, here I'll flip it like that. All right. So you can see they combined Air France to be one word. This is their old livery on the A340. So it's one word now. They added this kind of like little logo thing that's supposed to be the red stripe on their tail. And then the tails themselves are different now, just by a little bit. There's not as many stripes on the tail anymore, and they kind of swoop the red at the end to kind of look like the new logo. So other than that, there's not a whole lot of differences. I think the blue's a little darker, but that's probably just because of the Gemini probably changed the blue because the A340 is a really pretty old model. So I know this review's running a little long, but I mean, it's a great model. If you know where to get one, I highly recommend getting it. It's unfortunate that Air France is probably going to be phasing these planes out pretty soon, since these birds are pretty old. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, it's still a great model. If you know where to get one, I definitely recommend picking one up, because it is a really awesome model. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this review, and thank you for watching.